So I thought for my first stream I'd probably do well to just play a nice little game I can sit down and snack on, so to speak. Uh, Hello everyone, this is Lieutenant Voss signing on after a ridiculously long break. I really did want to get back into video creation. Quake 2 can kind of sit by the wayside for a bit. I'm wondering whether I should try and dig up my old files to continue that, or I don't know, I'd probably just start new. I don't know if I'd go through KM Quake again, or use the NVIDIA RTX port, because it looks so nice and janky at the same time, but Anyway, some Castlevania. I didn't know that they'd made this, that Nintendo had put out this collection pack. I own half of these, Harmony of Dissonance and Aria of Sorrow, but I've never played Circle of the Moon, nor have I played Dracula X, but I was thinking, yeah, I might have played it already, and I know where most of the secrets, what most of the things to do are, but Harmony of Dissonance is a nice, safe bet, at least for a first stream. I ain't gonna be talking too much, because I have 12 subscribers, and no one is going to be watching this. So, this is more for my own enjoyment. I could enter the Konami code before this starts and get into the boss rush, but maybe save that till after I finish the game. Now, I did start a save already, but I 23% of the map already? That's weird. Oh, that must be... Yeah, that's 23%. Oh, okay. No spoilers. I'm gonna start a new game. Actually, can I delete? I want to use the same name. So we'll go with Voss. Because, Oop. Okay. I'm Vu now. Okay. 50 years have passed since Simon Belmont vanquished the curse of Dracula. Fate has dictated that just Belmont, blood descendant of the Belmont family, hunt for the relics of Dracula. One day, Just's best friend Maxim, who had set out on a training expedition 2 years earlier, returned unexpectedly, his body covered with wounds. He informs Just that Lydia, a childhood friend whom they both deeply care about, has been kidnapped. Maxim has completely lost his memory of his time training away from home, and only has vague images of the kidnapping. Ignoring his bodily injuries, Maxim leads Just to the place where he believes Lydia is being held captive. Passing through thick fog, the two men happen upon a castle undocumented on any map. Could this be the fabled Dracula's castle? Standing solemnly in the night, this forbidding castle welcomes its unexpected guests as the moonlight shines upon it. I have more of a movie trailer voice, not so much a narrator voice. And by movie trailer, I mean like the overly dramatic ones. So you truly believe that Lydia was brought to this castle? My memory fails me, but this seems to be the place. Don't you believe me? I know better than anyone that you are not the type to lie. Just... Are you alright? I'm fine. It's Lydia you should be concerned about, not me. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. You have my word. Okay then. I'll see you inside. Now, I do have to note... I have this Harmony of Dissonance on the Game Boy Advance SP with its whole 2 buttons, A and B, single D-pad, start, select, and L and R. Now, I had gotten used to A being jump and B being attack when I first owned it as a kid, but I've been spoiled by modern games where A is attack and B is like attacker and X is jump and things like that, so I may fluff certain moves, I may take hits that I normally wouldn't. Just know that I am blaming the controls, and I have a semi-decent excuse to do so. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? They play dramatic music over this, but I mean, you have to work in order to get hit by him. Did I get any? No, I didn't get anything from that. I like how it's technically a boss fight. Entrance. Ooh, creepy. Like I said, this isn't my first time. This isn't my 10th time. This is going to be very much not a blind playthrough. It is about as visible, I guess, is the word, as it can get. I may forget where some things are, but I have a decent idea of where most everything is. And yeah, it's... how to explain this? Oh, I forgot. These guys take 4 hits from the start. But yeah, I have a bunch of games, especially on the Switch, that I haven't gotten around to playing yet because of reasons. You know, school, work, whatever the excuse may be. And I thought, what better way to make myself play them if not by streaming, or to stream them. Hooray. Yeah, this is not going to be any special thing. I'm not going to pretend to be a seasoned streamer veteran. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to be a veteran. I'm not gonna pretend to instantly know everything that I need to do. I'm not gonna pretend to know everything that needs doing, or how I should engage anyone that comes by. But I doubt anyone started streaming knowing what to do. Come on. It's just, you know, one of those things I have to get used to. And hopefully I can keep myself I can keep doing this long enough to get used to it, to build up a decent viewer base, you know. I mean, I would like to get to a point where I could, you know, I don't know. A part of me wants to make a living out of this. Other part of me says it's wholly unrealistic and I should just give up. But I don't want to. When school has not been doing everything not been going the way I planned, I kind of wanted an out. Just a way to kind of run away from my responsibilities, as it were, you know. A way I could just... Oops, wrong button. There we go. Yep, I need to go up. Not that way, though, this way. I was never so... Oh, hang on. I think I need to change the stream title. Wholly unprofessional. But if you even watch this, you should come to expect that already. And I believe you can hear all my clickety-clacking because my mechanical keyboard is right next to my microphone. Because I don't have a boom armor for it. Because I'm mostly poor. Public gaming, Castlevania. That's the advanced collection. No, it's not made for kids. Because I'm not an idiot. Alrighty, back to the game. Now that I've gotten that squared away. Probably half a dozen other things I've forgotten to properly set up, but that's what I get for trying to jump into streaming with absolutely zero preparation other than does my equipment work properly. And I'm not even completely convinced that's the case. I don't know if that's the case in other Castlevania titles, where activating the save point but not actually saving the game still gives you your health and mana back. It'd be interesting if that were the case. Wonder how far back it goes. This Castlevania... Halt! The color of your soul. You must be a Belmont. That is correct. This overwhelming power. Death. Indeed. Which means this is in fact Dracula's castle. That might be true, though the power that is here is not my lord's. What do you mean? I must go now. We shall meet again, son of Belmont. He got away. Yeah, bad take. I would kind of liken this to almost like a GBA Castlevania watered down like Dark Souls, with how often you spend most of your time just backing up, dodging, striking when enemies are winding up their attacks, or you know. or after they've already attacked. Unlike my Quake 2 videos, I don't really have too much in the way to talk about the game itself. I don't know a lot of the history behind it. I don't know a lot of the development problems that happened, interesting quirks in the engine, or anything like that. I do know that the reason a lot of the music in this game in particular, out of the GBA titles, is very 8 or 16-bit, is because they actually splurged to fit all of these particles and sprites and all the fancy schmancy graphics onto a GBA cartridge, and sacrificed music quality in return. As evidenced by the end credits song being a nice, high quality for the limitations of the cartridge orchestral piece compared to the almost chiptune production of pretty much every other track in the game. I think there's 2 in total that aren't bit crushed to smithereens. Oh, that's right. Bats. If there's one thing I don't like about Castlevania games, it's how very often you end up with rooms that are... I don't know how to describe... I don't know what word to use, but they just serve as roadblocks, having infinitely respawning cannon fodder that you can take out in one hit, but they fly in somewhat unpredictable patterns and, you know, don't always run into your whip properly. Oh, I think that's a save point. It is. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. That's the one thing that I don't particularly like about Castlevania games and the ones that take inspiration from it. Okay, here's the first boss. Pretty much the first boss of almost every Castlevania game as far as I'm aware. A giant bat. This one's easy. Hit him 3 times and he, I don't know, reconstitutes himself. And it's always 3 times. There's no randomness involved. Doesn't have to do with how much damage you deal. Every 3 hits he will... see if I can... That's the JoJo sub-weapon. Because everything must be a JoJo reference. He's pretty easy. The only reason I'm getting hit in the first place is just because I'm getting greedy and just want to stay in one spot. There we go. Let's see if I can manage this. There we go. The one secret thing that I know of for certain, but can't always do. If you do some kind of move that isn't just standing still on the floor, you will get like some kind of rating. I don't even know if it affects anything. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it has no bearing on gameplay whatsoever, but it's just something I picked up when I was 14, I think is when I first got this game. I was a baby. It's only been 26 minutes. Carrying a stream for even 26 minutes is difficult if you're just talking to yourself and have nothing else to talk about. I'm gonna cut it here just to have it up, you know, on my page, on my channel, just in case it helps. YouTube sees it and goes, oh, maybe I should throw this out there, see who bites. Because unfortunately I really don't want to just spend an hour talking to myself, as fun as that would be, of course. So for anyone who comes after the fact, since no one came, none of my 12 subscribers came to even catch a glimpse. This is Lieutenant Voss signing off.